So today's video is a good old-fashioned haul video. I've been buying a few new bits for my wardrobe. I feel like I'm finally excited about the new season and getting dressed in all the layers. So I'm going to share with you exactly what I got. I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. So first up is this absolutely gorgeous blazer, and I feel like this is the perfect version of what it's meant to be. Like, it's a little bit oversized, but not so much that it feels baggy and unflattering. It's not overly fitted. It's just that right in between fit and cut. It looks so chic. It's so unbelievably easy to style as well, and I just love it. I also love the fact that it is this kind of tweed-like look, but the fabric is actually very soft. I don't like it when the fabric is, you know, scratchy or itchy, even if it's lined and you don't feel it against your skin. I just don't like it in general. Whereas this is almost like a brushed fabric, so it's very, very soft to the touch, and it's just kind of great. It's also a beautiful neutral, so it's a dark grey, but it also kind of has flecks of a darker grey, some white bits in there, so there's a lot of different kind of tonal contrast within the actual fabric. It is fully lined as well. It's single-breasted, and I just absolutely adore this. It is so chic. It's also incredibly warm as well. Like, it really is just so lovely, beautifully constructed, and just the absolute perfect fit. I am so thrilled with it. This gorgeous jacket is from a brand called Selfwho, which is a new discovery for me, and they do the most beautiful clothing. It's very kind of high-end in terms of look. The pieces are really unique and just a little bit different, but at the same time they're very wearable. The focus is really on just the most beautiful cuts and fabrics. They're very high quality, which you can just kind of feel and notice like as soon as you handle one of their pieces, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. They were also nice enough to give me a discount code as well, so I will pop all the details of that on screen and in the description section if you did want to take advantage. Next up is this soft pink cardigan, and I just thought this was so beautiful. I always love a kind of paler colour when it comes to the winter months. I know that it's all usually about kind of jewel tones and things like that, but I think there's something so fresh about a lovely kind of soft pink or a soft blue, and I thought this was just so gorgeous. The fabric is really cozy and soft, and this is another beautiful example of something which is just a little bit different in terms of the attention to detail. Like, it is just a general kind of standard cardigan cut, then you have these different color buttons which just make it feel a little bit more high-end and just a little bit different from what you usually find. And I just love this. You do have two little pockets, so one on each side as well. Simple crew neck design, and it just fits so beautifully. It is more of a boxy cut, so it's not super skinny or anything like that. Very wearable though. You do have the little Selfwho branding right there. And this is just so cute. Really lovely styled up with a pair of jeans, but also works really great with a nice pair of trousers. You can even do a skirt with this. Just so many different options, and I think it's adorable. And then I just had to go for this statement sweater. I thought this was so cute. So this actually has the Selfwho branding on the front, but it's done in a kind of whimsical font. So it's like very swirly and looks just so fun and quirky. The actual pink is a really beautiful bright pop of color, and then you have a darker pink right there in terms of the writing. The writing is actually a kind of sewn on ribbon effect, so you get that kind of contrast detail again. Super soft, very cozy, and you have this lovely ribbed crew neck detail right there. And again, this is kind of a lovely in-between fit. It's not super baggy, it's not skin tight at all, just a really lovely mid-weight sweater, and just so unbelievably cozy. You do have that lovely kind of furry element there, so you are adding that texture to your outfit. And I thought this was so cute. I'm absolutely going to be living in this. I'm loving my pinks at the moment, and I feel like it's been a while because I've been really gravitating towards neutrals, but I think this is so fun and just such an adorable pop of colour. And then I have this beautiful pleated skirt, and I have been on the hunt for the perfect pleated skirt for just so long. I really wanted this kind of wider pleated effect, but it's surprisingly tricky to find one that's actually flattering and also really wearable, and I just thought this was perfect. It is a midi length. It's fully lined as well, and you have that lovely tweed fabric on the outer layer. You do have a built-in belt as well, so this actually only is part of the front. There's nothing on the back, so it lies very flat on the back for the nicest, most streamlined silhouette. So easy to style because you don't have to worry about extra accessories. Just zips up at the back there, and it flows so beautifully, and I just thought this was the perfect version of what it is. Just really lovely. Definitely quite heavyweight, so it is a quality item, so it'll also be very warm. I think this is going to look beautiful with a nice pair of pumps. Also very cute with a pair of boots if you wanted to really wrap up. And I just think this is beautiful, so gorgeous. And then bang on trend, the scarf jacket. I've tried on so many iterations of this and I actually feel like it's really difficult silhouette to get right. I know that it started off as a super luxurious design from Totem, and there have been a lot of attempts at doing this well at a more affordable price point. This is probably the best one I've seen, and I've tried on quite a few, but I just love it. It's a really lovely kind of mocha brown, so again, bang on trend in terms of that color palette, and it's just so easy and wearable. So you do have this jacket, so it is a double-breasted style. It is collarless, which is what you need for this kind of jacket, I think. I've tried on collared ones and they just don't really work that well. So this one is a collarless one. Again, it has that beautiful kind of brush fabric, so it's incredibly soft, and you have that fantastic scarf. And you can kind of experiment with exactly how you want to wear this. You can completely flip it over, you can have it a little bit more drapey, like there are so many different options. But this is just so chic, so fun to wear, and I love this. Like, in terms of nailing a trend whilst also being very wearable and so easy to team with other items in your wardrobe, I just think this is absolutely gorgeous. I love it to bits. I cannot wait to wear it, and oh, I just think it is so super chic. And then I have this beautiful little fine knit navy sweater. So this one has just a pretty standard base, but then it's elevated by the little quirky details. So it's generally just a very normal fine knit navy crew neck, nothing too crazy, but then on the sleeves you have this double layered effect. So it looks like you're wearing a kind of yellow top underneath because it's sewn like that with the little green trim over it. It's absolutely adorable and such a nice way of adding just a little bit of color to your outfit, but without going too crazy. You know, I'm definitely not one to dress full on head to toe in loads of colors, so I love things like this that just add a little bit of detail to your outfit without being too crazy or unwearable. And then you also have that little smiley face emblem right there. Super cute, really easy to throw on, very soft against your skin as well. And I just love this, like the perfect layering piece to go under a nice blazer or a nice coat. Just super cute, and I love little added details. And now for a piece which is very not seasonally appropriate at all, but I fell in love with it so much that I just had to have it. So I'm saving it for next year. I'm already planning the trips that we're gonna go on next year. We really didn't go anywhere this year just because obviously new baby and all that kind of stuff, whereas I'm very excited to plan a few more trips next year. And I just thought this was so beautiful. So it's a really lovely kind of just full midi skirt. The color is gorgeous. It's like a cloud blue with like a hint of lilac. It's so pretty. You have this ribbon detail on the waistband as well. It just flows in the nicest way. I think this will look good with so many different tops. Like you can do a nice little tank top, a camisole, an off the shoulder top, a bodysuit, just so many different options. And this is just right up my street. So sorry for the spring summer injection into this video, but as I said, I just had to have this. I think it's adorable. And then they did also do a little matching top as well, which I couldn't resist. So this one is a bubble top, and this is very kind of high fashion in feel. I'm undecided whether I'm gonna do it as a combo yet, but I thought this would look beautiful with a pair of jeans. You have this kind of origami effect right there on the collar. It is absolutely beautiful. Like, it looks like a super expensive high-end piece of clothing. And then you have this bubble hem right there at the bottom, which does have some elastic to it as well. So cute. I absolutely love this. You can of course wear it as a duo, or you can separate out the pieces. It has that beautiful kind of light blue with a hint of lilac color as well, and I just love this so much. And then I wanted to share my new bag, which, oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. I just instantly fell in love with this. They do come in a whole variety of different textures and also colors as well. As soon as I saw this burgundy suede design though, I just fell head over heels. So this is the Elleme boomerang bag. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I did a kind of like little reveal over there already. But yeah, I thought this was just the most beautiful bag ever. So it has the standard kind of boomerang hardware, which is like the signature of this bag. What makes it special is the fact that it's so easy and comfortable to wear too. I often find statement bags with a kind of unusual piece of hardware aren't usually that comfortable, but actually this is just been designed so beautifully. It fits so nicely in your hand. You have that beautiful shiny gold as well, which is just so unbelievably stunning. There are two sizes in this, I believe. There's a bigger one and the mini one. I wanted the mini one just because I thought this would be more of like a special occasion bag rather than an everyday bag for me. It does come with a suede handle as well, which is fully adjustable, so you can adjust the length of it. You can also take this off if you just want to wear it as a handheld style. It has 4 feet right there on the bottom. You have that beautiful suede all the way throughout, and then it's just a big old wide open space, and you have a pocket right there at the back. Not gonna lie, I have already worn this, so I will be doing like a proper kind of in-depth overview of it. I have a few different bags which I've just been loving so much now that the weather has turned a bit colder, so there's going to be like a full-on overview slash review of all of those, so look out for that if you want to hear more about this bag. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I think it's so, so gorgeous. I haven't been this excited about a bag in a really, really long time. And actually not all, but most of the bags that I'm really loving at the moment are, I'd say, more on the affordable side. Like, they're by no means bargain basement at all. This is still obviously a very luxurious handbag. But for me, I just feel like all of the exciting designs are actually happening at a lower price level rather than your usual Saint Laurent's, Chanel's, Louis Vuitton, that sort of thing. So I'm all about that. I think this is so unbelievably gorgeous and I just absolutely adore it. And then I got a couple of new kind of cardigans, but they're a little bit boxier than that. So for me, these kind of sit in between the cardigan and the lady jacket, which I'm all about because I don't love a lot of stiffness at the moment, especially, you know, having a baby, running after a toddler. I want things that are flexible, that can move with me for the most part. And I saw this and I thought it was just beautiful. So it has a kind of frayed design on the collar there and then down the middle. But you have this beautiful pearl detail, which I thought was so gorgeous. So these are kind of proper like ball type pearls. They're really, really fun. But I just thought this was so chic, very, very cute, really nice, just a team with a pair of jeans, pair of trousers, like whatever you want to, just really, really easy to throw on, but something that for me just looks so instantly chic. It's like one of those items where you don't know what to wear, you put it on and you actually look like you made an effort and look pulled together, which I am all about these days. And I just love this. It's a flat kind of seamless design on the bottom. It's a nice bit of stretch as well. And this was just right up my street. Super, super happy with it. I think it is so lovely. And then kind of in that same territory, I got this beautiful black cardigan with white bows. And I wasn't sure if I'd like this as much in person. It was very, very girly and a little bit more quirky than I usually go for, but actually I think this is adorable. The bows just add that little bit of whimsy. I don't feel like it's too much. You may disagree, but I actually really, really love this. You have nice big black buttons, but because it's black on black, it doesn't feel too busy. It doesn't add to it too much. Again, a lot of stretch, very, very soft indeed. And I just thought this is so cute. So just completely perfect for me right now, like a little bit elevated, very fun, so comfy to wear and just really easy to throw on, but still look a little bit pulled together. And now for a pair of lounge pants, and this is actually a repeat purchase. I bought these last year as well. They brought them back and I jumped on them so quick because these are the nicest lounge pants ever. They're right on trend with that kind of wide leg look, but they're very specifically for kind of more at-home use. And I adore these so much. They are insanely comfortable. Like, it's just the softest, coziest fabric. They do have pockets as well. They're very, very flattering. And no lie, I bought 4 of these. Like, as soon as I saw they were back, I just clicked add to cart. I was so excited. If you've not discovered these, and I feel like they are a bit of a thing at the moment, everyone I feel like is wearing these, but they completely live up to the hype. They are so gorgeous, so easy to wear, and 10 out of 10 would recommend, especially if you want something that, you know, you can wear around the house. It is as comfortable as pajamas, but you don't want to be wearing like really scruffy joggers or anything like that. You want something that just looks a little bit chic, a little bit nice, but still very much at home wear. This for me ticks all of those boxes. Like, I still feel nice in them, but you just feel like you're wearing pajamas. Like, they're great. So 100% would recommend. And then another one which is so not seasonally appropriate, but I've actually been making it work because of how much I love it. a good old polka dot dress. Like, I don't get tired of polka dots ever, pretty much, and this one is just what all my polka dot dreams made out of. I do have the, I think it's the light blue one and also a cherry print one in this same dress. It's a really great silhouette. It kind of sucks you in a little bit, but it's so comfortable that it doesn't feel like you're being sucked in. It just kind of skims over everything, which is exactly what I want. You know, like 4 months postpartum, not into things that cling at the moment, and this is just absolutely perfect. But it's also just great for, you know, regular non-pregnancy use. My first one I bought when I lost the weight after Leo, and this one is just serving me very well postpartum. It's just a great overall dress. It isn't lined, but it doesn't actually need the lining because it's such a thick fabric, so you get enough weight and structure even without the lining. It's a very nice square neck. It has adjustable straps as well, which is always so key to getting a good fit for me these days, and I love this. I got, I think, a size up from my normal size. Yes, one size up from my normal size, so I actually have this, I guess, in 2 sizes now, and it fits absolutely great. I tried the next size up and it was just way too big, so one size up for me right now is fitting well. Really cute with just a little added belt over the top of it. Really beautiful under a nice coat, and I just absolutely love this. So would 100% recommend this dress, just an absolute classic, and I very much want the white one with the black polka dots now. I just think it is so cute. And then last but not least, I have this dream of a skirt, and this is just like what childhood Amie would have dreamed of, like, you know, when I wanted to become a ballerina, which is hilarious because I am not that graceful at all, but this is just basically fulfilling all those dreams. It's a beautiful tulle skirt, but it's like a grown-up tulle. It doesn't feel like a fancy dress. It doesn't feel too young, at least in my view. You may disagree, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. It comes in 2 colors. This color is like, it is a brown, but I feel like it's a plum brown. So there's like a hint of plum to it, but I'd say it's still in that kind of mocha brown family. It's like, it's a bit of a tricky color to describe, but it's just so pretty. It has an elasticated waistband, my favorite kind at the moment. And it's just so pretty. Like, the tulle is really generous. So you have layers upon layers of like this beautiful fabric. It has that silky lining, so it's very, very comfortable to wear. And I just want to wear this all day long, just swish around in it. And it's so cute, and I feel like it's the nice combination of, you can absolutely dress this up and you could wear it to a festive party or whatever, but I also don't feel like it's so crazy that you just couldn't wear it normally, like dress up for a date night, something like that. Even team it with a sweater if you wanted to play it down a little bit, and I love this. So absolutely head over heels fell for this. So gorgeous, so fun, and just the most stunning skirt. So that wraps up this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. As usual, I will pop links to everything I featured in the description section below. If you have any questions for me, then leave me a comment, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.